There's this daydream that hits probably 1 million people a year. What if I just sold everything and bought a private island? The appeal is strong. No neighbors, no HOA, just sunsets and your own mosquito battalion. So let's talk about how someone actually buys an island. Most people don't realize this, but there are over 2,000 privately owned islands for sale at any given time. Like real estate, the prices range from what you'd pay for a used Honda Civic up to the GDP of a small country. It's not all Richard Branson stuff. The biggest misconception is that you have to be mega rich. I looked at a listing last week for an island that cost $55,000. Of course, it looked like it was plucked from a Stephen King novel and possibly haunted. But still, a whole island for less than a Tesla. Step 1, decide where. This is the part most folks skip. In the US, Central America, Greece. If you buy in the Bahamas, you get more sun, but also hurricane season and import hassles. Domestic islands are safer bets, but come with zoning tantrums and taxes. Now, here's where pain points crash in. The listing price is just the tip of the iceberg. You want power, water, or maybe a little dock for your kayak? Triple your budget, or at least double it. Many islands have no utilities or infrastructure at all. Pro tip, always get a survey. Some islands are basically floating marshes or flood every time a boat passes by. A proper land survey will save you from buying a glorified sandbar that's underwater half the year. People skip this and regret it, trust me. Legal issues are a wild card. Titles can be murky, especially in foreign countries. Hire a local attorney who knows the game. There are stories about people buying islands that technically didn't exist, just tidal mudflats the seller didn't even own. Financing isn't as easy as a normal house. Lenders want concrete, not coconut trees. Most buyers pay cash or they tap home equity if their main residence is paid off. If you are financing, expect 30 to 50% down and high interest rates. It keeps the riffraff out. Maintenance is savage. Imagine having to boat in every piece of lumber just to patch a leaky roof. Seasonal storms? You're your own FEMA. People forget about erosion, docks collapsing, and $1,000 boat repairs. Owning an island is charming until it storms. One sneaky cost: access. Some islands only let you on during high tide, or you need to negotiate easements with cranky neighbors on the mainland for a dock space. Don't assume you have all-weather access just because the listing said so. If you're serious, use a specialist broker. They know which islands have real deeds and which ones are just optimistic piles of rocks. They'll flag the ones with ugly histories, like islands with environmental restrictions so intense you can't build a shed. Finally, consider renting first. You can rent an island for a week, sometimes for less than a city hotel. It's the ultimate test drive. See if you love the solitude, the boat life, the bugs, and the logistics before you drop your life savings. That's the smart move.